Keep humming, Paul. We're going live. Welcome everyone to the 116th edition of the Home Theater Hub, where we talk all things home theater. What's going on, Mr. Ike?
How's it going, brothers? Good to finally talk to you guys this week.
I know. One of those weeks, huh? Or you look actually forward to talking to us, huh?
Yeah, I actually looked at my phone like about an hour ago. I was like, oh, we've actually ignored Don's text from 3 days ago, right?
Don's text.
Usually I would give like a thumbs up or something. I was like completely ignored you. But
yeah. I didn't think I was going to make it on time tonight because we had a dinner function with my wife for doctor stuff, you know.
So
okay.
Ooh, smart people stuff.
Yeah, it was a free dinner, so I was there. You know,
hey, that's all you got to say to me.
And it was good too. It was Capital Grill, so you know I gotta go to Capital Grill. You know,
there you go.
So I was like, well, I might be just a little bit late today, but still made it home in time.
You'll make the sacrifice.
Now you just told us the real reason why you were asleep.
No, man.
30-ounce steak will make anybody sleep.
Well, no, my morning started at 12:30 in the morning this morning, so literally had to go to the almost southernest tip of Florida, so the mainland portion of Florida, exit 1 on the turnpike, and had to do a pest control job for a big box store. So we were there from like by the time I got there it was 2 in the morning, and then I was there probably till about 8 in the morning, and then took all my whole crew to breakfast and had to pull over on the turnpike and take a half-hour nap because I was like nodding off. Right, so you know when it's time. It's like, okay, gotta pull over. Take a break, get some coffee, get some caffeine in me, and then I came home and worked pretty much until it was time to come back. So might be a short show tonight, guys. If not, these guys will be talking and I'll be sleeping over here. So So what's going on, Ike? How was your week, sir?
It was good. Been busy, all work and little play. Had a chance to watch a movie on Netflix and things like that. But it's been a good week. My family friend.
Very good. I'm liking the shirt, Paul. M-Wave broke that thing out, huh? You blew the dust off of that thing.
Yeah, it's coming back.
I know, right?
I had to
talk about it.
It was buried, but hey, I found it. So for those that don't know,
I wanted to sign up for all the. I more or less just want to do the. Obviously, we do the home theater tour thing here. I more or less just wanted to do mainly the home theater tours, you know. But and I forgot to sign up for it, so I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I got a phone call there, so he's probably taking that phone call real quick. So what's up with you, Abe? How are you?
I'm doing great. Had a good week. Very busy week. I'm rolling solo. Got my wife's on a trip. She's out of the country visiting family. So I'm going dog
strippers
duty.
Strippers and cocaine.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But now I'm on dog duty. I got to watch the dogs for a week, and and work, and so that's gonna be it. But I did get a chance to watch a couple movies during the week so far, so that was good. And but other than that, mostly uneventful, other than work and all that stuff.
You guys know where that saying is from? It's not a movie. I'll give you a hint. It's not a movie. Strippers and cocaine. No, you ever seen the interview where the very first Powerball that reached $1 billion?
Oh yes.
A news.
Was like, what are you going to do with all the money? He's like, yeah, strippers and cocaine.
Strippers and cocaine.
Yeah. That was a great answer, man. I was like, you weren't expecting that one on air live.
The news anchor was like, she couldn't believe it.
I probably wouldn't doubt it. That's
I mean,
funny.
what else? I mean, yeah.
So what about you, Paul? How was your week, sir?
It was good. Had to work again late Tuesday
Man, you've
night,
been
so I wasn't able to join the Daily Hi-Fi crew. I was working till midnight, so I missed those guys again. So
yeah. No, it's I'm glad the show's back on Tuesday over there, but I wasn't able to catch. I wasn't even catch the show either. So just super busy myself with work and everything else. So my son's doing piano on Wednesday night. So by the time we get home, it's like freaking 8 o'clock at night. And then we got homework and bath and blah 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 blah. So yeah, all the family stuff. You guys all know it.
Yeah.
Ike knows it too because he talks about taking his girls to soccer and everything else. So, but yeah, no, it's been a busy week, but slow week for me home theater wise as far as but I am taking a vacation. So next week, I don't know if I'm going to be on the show or not. If I do, it's going to probably be remotely.
there you go.
We might be at my mother-in-law's house because I'm going on a cruise.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So
Where
So,
you
yes,
where
my-
you cruising to?
So we're only doing a 3-day cruise because it's my first cruise.
First cruise.
First
been on
cruise ever. My grandfather, he had a boat that we used to go on all the time. It was like a 42-foot houseboat type of thing.
Yeah.
And we used to go on that all the time. And so when I was a kid, so I know I'm not going to get seasick, but my wife and my mother-in-law and my son, all first-time cruise. So we're like, well, maybe we better not do a 7 or a 10-day cruise. Maybe we just take it easy for the first.
Pack that drama mean.
Yeah, for the first cruise, just to see if we like them, and so we're gonna go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Go to the Bahamas, and then
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that because I don't know if I'll be there, but yeah, I'm going sometime in March to Nassau.
yeah, so we're going to the Bahamas, and then they have the private island. We did the MSC cruise.
Oh, cool.
So I did it right. So I did the yacht club. So you get your own butler and everything else like that too. So
Oh, nice.
so yeah, no, I'd go ahead and just do it the right way the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can be
Spoil
spoiled for the rest of the
Pardon
time.
me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolutely. Yeah. So wasn't too terrible for the price. I think it was like for 4 people, like $3,000. So wasn't that bad. With the butler and everything else, drink package and Wi-Fi. They charge you out the yin yang for Wi-Fi on a cruise ship, by the way. It's like
Yeah.
crazy.
You figure it'd just be like satellite Wi-Fi or something, or
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
People were they were like turning people away because they were bringing like their Starlinks and stuff like that.
oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah. So gonna do some cruising next week. I know you were off a little bit, so if I do join the show next Thursday, it'll be probably from my mother-in-law's house.
Okay, yeah, I think
But,
we talked about it, right?
Yeah,
previously.
Yeah, he should be on a beach with some good backdrop scenery.
that would have to be the next day show. So we could do that. We'd have to move the show a day or so.
That's what I'm looking for.
Does anybody have an objection to moving the show by a day in the chat?
Yeah, right.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Everybody probably not, but my wife, yes, she would have plenty of objections.
maybe we could do the show remotely in Nassau. On
Do
the
it
Yeah.
in Nassau. I can go check out your home theater that you're going to do over there.
Yeah. Well, they finished drywall on it, so I got to go there soon. I need to see what they did, but yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, how you said you were pretty busy, huh?
Yeah.
Were you able to partake in a movie or anything like that?
Yeah, on Netflix, interestingly, the RIP, the RIP, the RIP.
You
which
watched
are-
the Rip, huh?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. It was star-studded. It is star-studded, but I think it was good.
How was the sound in there? Did you like it?
Yes, it has impressive sound.
Mm.
I think I would recommend anyone to watch it. You might need to turn it up a little bit, but you will enjoy it. So,
Very, very impressive for sure.
Yeah, check
Yeah.
that one out.
Yeah, it's I mean,
it's Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Tiana Taylor. And
Wow.
it's a star-studded Netflix shows.
yeah.
Not bad. Really good.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I was excited about it from the trailer because literally, you know, you can in the trailer just when you click on it and it starts running the trailer, right?
Mhm.
And I'm hearing stuff in my Atmos speakers on a trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be good, you know.
wow.
So yeah, it was
Hmm.
you know, they were like opening up the wall with like a sledgehammer or something.
Yeah.
And it was you in the trailer it shows you that, so I'm not spoiling anything.
Mm.
And but yeah, it's pretty good for sure. You can hear all the dust like just falling down and everything.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I would highly recommend it, especially for a
The Rip.
stream. The
Yeah,
Rip,
for stream,
R.I.P.
actually, yeah.
What's it? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, Tiana
Oh, that
Taylor,
one.
and
Okay, yeah.
Matt
Scott
Damon, Ben
Atkins.
Affleck.
It's
Together again.
star-studded. You know, depending on who you
In a
consider a
world.
star. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that was pretty good. I think I talked about that one a couple weeks back. Glad you got to enjoy that for sure.
Yep.
How about you, Abe? Were you able to partake in any movies
A
this week?
couple movies. The one that I remembered, which I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time or not, but if I didn't, but called The Foxcatcher. A good, interesting movie. Steve Carell in a role that I've never seen him in. A very serious role, just completely. Channing Tatum was in it, and Mark Ruffalo, who plays
Okay.
a wrestler and a wrestling coach. But it's based on a true story of John DuPont, who is one of the heirs to the DuPont chemical fortune, DuPont Chemicals,
Oh,
worth
wow.
$200-400 million, and how in the late 80s he wanted to kind of sponsor the USA wrestling team, and he basically had the Schultz brothers, which were gold medal wrestlers, train at a facility he built on his estate. And apparently there's a falling out with John DuPont and one of them. And then for whatever reason, he goes in. Well, I don't know if I should. I'm not spoiling it because it's
It's a true story.
based on a
It's
true
probably-
story. But he basically murders the other wrestler in the movie. Murders him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's based on a true story. I said I had no idea that John DuPont, the heir to the DuPont fortune, was convicted of murder, and he was sentenced to prison. He died in prison in 2010. And I'm thinking, man, that's a crazy story. So it's fascinating. It's just a true story about that whole event. And who knew, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought, wow, that's so crazy that to have all that wealth, all that stuff, and just throw it all away, you know, for some silly argument that they had. So great movie. And Steve Carell does an amazing job, totally different than anything you've ever seen him in. So the acting was very unique.
Even
I think
better than
Channing
The Big
Tatum's
Short.
part.
Even better than The Big Short.
You know, yes, his performance in that movie was great too. But this performance in this movie is way better. I mean, just that he took on this character, and it looks nothing like anything he's ever done before. So it definitely was out of the box for, I think, him. And actually, even Mark Ruffalo, the casting director who put it together really put these people in roles that you've never seen them in, that look nothing like anything they've ever done before. So it was just kind of unique.
That's cool.
A little slow at the beginning, but it builds up, but the story is fantastic.
I'll have to check that one out for sure.
Yeah, not a lot of effect stuff, but definitely just more a story oriented movie. So
Very good. So how about you, Paul? Were you able to partake in any?
Yeah, I took in a few movies. I took in a couple old movies. One of them.
Look at Ike perking up. Let's see what you got.
Oh man, one of them was an older Adam Sandler movie, The Cobbler. Have you?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did see that
I've
a
heard
while
of it.
back.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know if I saw
That
it.
was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like Adam Sandler movies, so
hmm
and then I watched The Wrecking Crew with Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty, expected, action movie type of deal. And then I watched I'll just say the title and no more. Tiptoes.
Tiptoes.
Yep.
toes.
I'm not even gonna Google that.
All I gotta say about that one is I want my money back,
Ah,
and I watched that on Play.
I'm not even gonna Google that.
Toes.
that was not a suggestion from me, so I'm glad to hear
No,
that.
no, it was.
So what is Tiptoes about? I haven't. What's
I'm not even going there. That's how it's. You just
Sounds like a
you'll have
strip
to look
club.
that up on your own time.
So I shouldn't put this into my Google search.
Yeah, I'm not even
No,
going
it's
to.
not. It's not a sexual thing. It's
Sexual thing is not the worst thing that you
It's-
could possibly be into.
I was expecting it to be funny, but it tried to be.
Oh, it's got Matthew McConaughey in it.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean,
2003. You had me curious here. I had to.
yeah. Oh man, yeah.
It's like
If
looking
you
at
watch
you.
the trailer, you'll just
Peter Dinkle.
Yeah.
Dinkleberry's in it.
Kate,
Okay.
Kate is in the movie too.
Kate Beckinsale. That's a
Yeah.
crazy cast.
Yeah.
But look at the IMDb rating, 4.2.
4.2, yeah.
Well, oh no.
We're
Yeah, I was gonna
definitely
say, I think the
tiptoeing
Rotten
around this
Tomato. I
one.
think the Rotten Tomato is more accurate on this.
22.
22.
I don't think I would give it a 4.
Oh, this might be.
It-
Being
This,
generous?
this might be a must-watch for us.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
I think we're all gonna have to commit to watching this.
So
You
we
know,
can talk
I
about
was
it
thinking
so
that's
that
a
we
good
can talk
idea.
about
We
it.
should
while
take
while
these
you're on
horrible movies
vacation.
and force all of us to watch it and then come back
Yep.
and review it.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think this is a must-watch
Like a
for us.
homework assignment. We have to
Yes,
watch
The
the
new
movie.
segment.
not
What did
not
we
not
force
next
you to
week,
watch?
but the week after that. This is
Yeah.
our
Okay.
homework assignment. Everybody in the chat. W is in the chat for Tiptoe.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? Let everybody in the chat.
We're gonna
watch.
tiptoe
Everybody
around
in the
this one.
chat, We all have to watch this movie to talk about it next week.
Can we
well,
tiptoe
not next
around
week
this
because I'll
one?
be on a cruise, but the week
Week
after
after
that,
And then we'll just all, burn it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So
I
this-
think
this-
I think that would be a cool thing to do, right? Where
Yeah.
we pick a
I
movie.
think so. Yeah,
we can all watch it.
We're all bashing it. Well, who
Bad
knows?
movies.
We might love
Somebody
it.
recommends a
One
really
of us is
bad
gonna love
movie,
it.
and
Yeah.
The odds are someone, either us or in the chat, is going to love it, and that's
All right.
and then we can just gang
I'm
up.
gonna
on that.
write it down so that we gotta watch it.
I don't know about that.
we're gonna tiptoe around this one.
Maybe.
Well, you don't have to
I'm
rewatch
pretty
it.
sure
You
you're all
already
gonna
watched
hate
it.
it.
Now you got to rewatch it, Paul.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll rewatch it. Oh man, and I'll be laughing the whole time.
What's someone put in the chat? Tiptoes are really dumb, but if you want to waste time like we did, go for it.
Oh gosh.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a torture.
Wow,
It's-
please tell me, how long is the movie in the first place?
It's
Oh
not that
shit! I
long.
just clicked off of it. I've clicked
not
off the
that long.
runtime. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the runtime. Let me go to IMDb here and see if I can find the runtime. Do-do-do.
I mean, the movie was so bad. I think that's how Jessica got sick.
Jessica says she's not gonna rewatch.
I will not be rewatching with them.
Hour and 30 minutes. 90 minutes.
No, that's too long, man.
Hour and what?
Hour and 30 minutes. You gotta-
That's short, dude. Most movies
That's a
are
short
like
movie,
2
yeah.
hours
Yeah.
movie. What
that's a
did we watch not too long ago that felt like it was like 3?
Well, a movie
almost
that
4
Jessica
hours?
doesn't want to rewatch, that's a long movie.
she said I'm not rewatching that.
I like the idea. Though. It's funny,
Yeah, no, for sure. We're gonna watch it. I'm
Okay.
gonna- I got to find out where to watch it
homework.
because he got it on Plex, so he got it streamed to him. So we got to find out where it's playing.
It better be on Plex because I'm not paying for it.
Let me see.
And
No,
Yeah,
I would not. I would not. I highly suggest
it's
not.
free on Tubi.
Oh, you're saying that the movie actually gets better if you watch it with commercials? Here in this case,
Probably.
Oh, okay.
probably.
Watch
Yeah.
Tiptoe on Prime Video, so you can watch it on Prime.
Okay.
I would be curious as to what commercials would be portrayed to you during that movie.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be,
Horrible ones.
Yeah.
Says
Drugs
Apple
or,
TV. I don't know. We'll have to see. We got to find out where we can get it from.
You can blame Jeremy.
I'm not paying for it, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to figure that portion out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was part of the group that I was like, I don't remember that movie. And then I was like, oh, Matthew McConaughey. Well, it's got to be all right. Oh, God, no. I was like, how did he ever get any roles after this?
It's definitely owing somebody money.
Oh, yeah.
That one was just where a whole bunch of people just needed a paycheck.
And I,
Yeah.
I've really
Yeah,
liked
that
Matthew
was actually
McConaughey.
me.
They were doing the director a favor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was. And the most insulting thing is one of the main characters wasn't even played by a dwarf.
Yeah.
It was played by Gary Coleman, and
Gary Coleman.
I forgot who it was. Who was the main character?
talking
Not
about Will.
Gary Coleman. Gosh, who was the main character?
Well, Peter Dinklage is the.
No. He
Charles
was not the main
Group.
character. He was such a side character.
Oh, okay.
Let me pull it back. Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. There you go.
Gary Oldman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the main.
Gary Coleman. Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
That was close enough.
It
One's a
rhymed
short-
in my head
One's a short.
the wrong way.
Oh
I
man.
was like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. After saying that out loud.
Any other movies besides that one, Paul?
No, those three were the only
Cool.
ones that I
All right.
partake
good.
in. This
So
past-
I was able to, I convinced my son to finally come into the theater, and I just started playing the movie. I just wanted him to come in and watch because sometimes he just gets restless and he won't sit down and watch a movie, or I'll tell him I'm going to play a movie. And no, I don't want to watch that. So I went ahead and just found a movie for me and him to watch, and I went ahead and we watched the Addams Family, the animated Addams Family on Netflix. It was actually pretty good. The sound and the bass in this movie was actually pretty good on Netflix. So I was impressed with it. So we sat down, we watched that. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed all the different characters. Snoop Dogg was in this. He was
Really?
he was Cousin It, the hairy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I didn't
Snoop Dogg
realize
plays
Snoop
Cousin
Dogg
It.
was in this. Yeah, Charlize Theron, So yeah,
That is interesting.
bunch of people in there. So if you haven't checked this one out, make sure you give it a watch. It's pretty good. So I watched that one, and then we had a choice. My wife and I, we sat down and I gave her a choice to watch the movie. So the choice was The Big Short,
Good movie.
because I downloaded that, a couple weeks when you said how good it was.
Mhm.
And the other choice was ding, 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 Dead Man's Wire. The wife chose Dead Man's Wire. So this just came out not too long ago, maybe a week back or so. It's actually a true story about a guy that was trying to get a loan from a bank to purchase property, and he had lessees already lined up, big time supermarkets and everything else like that. And instead of giving the guy the loan, the bank just fucked around with him and then wind up taking his idea and profiting on it. And this guy, as you can see right here, took this guy hostage by shotgun and a dead man's wire. Basically, you put the wire around his neck and around your neck, because if they shoot you, it's going to kill him too, because it's triggered to the shotgun. So yeah, I mean, it was an interesting watch. I will say that, the trailer pretty much gives the whole movie away. So if you watch the trailer, there's not a whole lot more that happens, but it was definitely interesting. The end result actually surprised me. So once everything all happens at the end, I'm not going to give it away, but the verdict actually surprised me. Let's just put it that way. So, but yeah, it was an interesting movie. And now comes Don's dark side.
Oh,
Did you
I
watch
talked about it.
Sleeping Beauty?
I've talked about it, right? I finally got to watch the first edition of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy by Arrow. So, take a guess when the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie would be made.
91, 92.
87. I'm totally guessing. I have no idea.
So you guys are right around it. 1990. So 35 years ago, 36 years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
They made the
This one's old, yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, which I enjoyed, right? However, I got to say that this is one of those movies that just doesn't live up to the time.
You don't like the puppet outfits, man? I think it's hilarious. It was funny back then.
Well, here's the problem. When you enhance shit with Illuminagen, you get shit with Illuminagen. And that's the first time that I've ever watched a movie that I was like, where is all this film grain coming from? Like the regular scenes with the human actors was fine. But anything CGI or anything with the turtles, I mean, there was the amount of film grain in this movie was unbelievable. And I don't understand how
no good proper restoration of it at all, probably.
So yeah, I mean, I was reading the back of this movie, back of this thing, right?
The best restoration.
Arrow does a good, and I was told,
they do a good, yeah.
So this first one, I'm only on disc one, right? So I'm not going to discredit the rest of them, but I'm only on disc one. It says it came from the original camera negative, but the other ones are 35 millimeter restoration. So I'm hoping that those will get better, because normally when you have the 35 millimeter restoration, it does produce better.
They don't give you the detail than what camera was used on
Correct.
it. Go to IMDb, it'll show down in the
text. In 1991, so they're almost eligible for, they're no longer teenagers, they're more like AARP territory now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
AARP Mutant Ninja Turtles. They all come with a handbag.
But do turtles live for hundreds of years?
Yeah, dude.
So they're going to be teenagers for like our whole lifetime.
For sure.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so I mean, for the very first time, I got to experience shit in and shit out. With a movie, it was like.
You should have tried turning your Illuminagen off, man. Maybe it would have looked better.
Well, remember when we watched that in 1991, what were we watching on? At best, we were watching on these horrible big screen TVs. Big Mitsubishi back, or tube TV.
Well, yeah, the back projections had film grain built into the projection thing.
Right.
Well, you had the frontal. Anybody remember what that was called? The frontal lenticular.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what it
No,
was
I don't
called.
remember what it was
Basically
called.
Venetian blind.
Hey, keep your frontal lenticular to yourself.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I sometimes like to play with my frontal lenticular, but you know, it was like basically Venetian blinds. So light you had to sit like perfectly in the middle to get the light output
Yes.
perfectly aligned through that. So
So
Yes.
not good. But you know, it just made everything look not great.
Like I
Again.
said, the regular humanized scenes, you know, the people with the scenes with the humans, it actually looked good. You know, the color saturation and everything else like that. But gosh, man, when it came to the turtles and the splinters and Master Splinter and everything else, it was just bad. I mean, it was bad.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but you know, that's one of those that you remember and it doesn't live up to the hype from when you were younger. That's why I'm scared to go back and watch the Star Wars movies again. You know, because I don't know if they're going to live up to the hype.
the only thing that I don't like about some of the old Star Wars, and gosh, I wasn't even like, I was barely alive at the first one, but I watched it enough when I was younger that I was like, man, something seems off. And like some of the newer stuff, they've changed some of the scenes.
Yeah.
And
so they edit some stuff out because
Mhm.
of the times, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. So it was just like, well, that's interesting, you know.
And then another beef that I have with the disc itself is why so it comes in 2-channel Atmos and then 5.1. And I cannot stand when a disc doesn't default to Atmos. I literally start watching the movie and and 2-channel is playing and I'm like, what the is going on with my system, right? Like, why is nothing playing? You know? and then I'm like, all right, I gotta figure this shit. So I'm unplugging HDMI, I'm doing all kind of different stuff, you know, and I'm like, all right, well, because I actually played this on the Panasonic player. You know, it's not a digital download or anything like that. So it's the actual disc. And first of all, I was having sync issues with the HDMI. So I was having issues with that for like the first 15 minutes. And I have tributary cables too, which is recommended by the Lumigen. I couldn't get any audio. And then I was like, all right, well, now let me go to the settings of the Panasonic. It was on PCM instead of Bitstream. You know, and so it's like, all right, so I got to change all this shit. Then I finally get, then I get to my app, and I'm on.
They make products for people like you.
I'm on my. I'm on my Lindorf app, and I'm seeing 2-channel coming in, and I'm like, what is 2-channel? Why is it on 2-channel? Right. So then I'm like, all right, let me go to the setup of the disc, and then I put on Atmos, and then the Atmos isn't coming through because the shit's on PCM. So I was like, oh, you know what? You're correct. They make a Kaleidoscape for me. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, and then you know, I don't think that affected my mood for the movie because my son actually came in and was watching it with me too. So it was so cool. We dressed him up a couple years ago as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
yeah.
So he wanted to dress back up again as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and
while he's watching the movie.
Yeah, so we got the costume.
He watched it with you.
Yeah,
right?
for sure,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, so that's the shining light of the whole experience. Other than the fact that I watched a 1990 movie that had more film grain in it than the actual picture itself. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna
the grain hater.
I'm just gonna call it shit in and shit out. Like I don't mind a little bit of film grain. It's not bad, but this was just an absurd amount. You know,
You
The
gotta eat your
Lumigen was
grains. You
just
gotta eat your grains, dog. Stop
the
complaining about
the
your
Lumigen
grains.
was just enhancing it, you know, and it was like, gosh, man, this is bad. I almost put The Sound of Music in instead to rewatch that.
I mean, I,
The Sound of Music
I
at
could do that
least
too.
looks good, you know. I mean, I was like, wow, this is a good restoration. The color saturation in this is good.
I would to say that definitely the
Yeah.
sound picture for an old movie. What they
Mhm.
did do a masterful job of
You did a great job.
For sure.
I mean, it looks just unbelievable, like it was filmed today.
And that was filmed before
Yeah.
the Mutant Ninja Turtle, so you know it can be done,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I'm not giving up on it. I still got 2 more to watch. So hopefully when we watch Tiptoes, I'll have a bad review on that, and then I'll have a good review on the 35 millimeter respiration
You
of
have
Teenage
2
Mutant
bad
Ninja
reviews, man.
Turtles.
Looking forward to bad reviews.
Bad review
So-
segment.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, man. Well, let's speaking of M-Wave, that's coming up, right? You guys, when is that? When is M-Wave coming up?
Right
I
after
don't know, man. You
CDR,
gotta go to
man.
the website.
Right after
Let's-
CDR.
Let's take a look at that and see what. Since you're wearing the shirt, let's take a look at M-Wave.
Is that a paid sponsorship?
So-
That is not a paid
Is somebody
sponsorship.
paying?
So
you?
is
Right.
your
Brought
do
to you
have-
by M-Wave.
are those giant pink poles back there? Are those new? Or have
No,
you
they've been
always-
there for a
Purples?
while.
Oh. They're just more noticeable with your camera framing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
Oh, they've been there.
Yeah.
Did you zoom out? And they were normally further to the edges of your.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
don't-
saying. They're more noticeable. So
I don't know.
they were
Maybe
all-
my son bumped the camera or did something. I don't know.
Oh.
So
Guys in pink poles.
and those are red poles. No, they're not pink poles.
Okay, Mr. Masculinity.
Thanks for the clarification, Doug.
Okay.
It's okay, Don. All right, Don. It's okay, Pink. You can like Pink.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Midwest AV experience. Look at this. This is looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to catch Ryan's podcast here lately. I know he's been doing solo with himself, and then also he's got another guy joining him too. I think from the UK area or whatever. But anyway, he's 196 days to
14
M-Wave.
hours, 47 minutes, and 17 seconds.
So if you guys have not gone here, I would definitely go to this event. It's very educational usually.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more geared towards the education aspect this year again. At least that's what Ryan was talking about. And this is what I was speaking of, the VIP admission. So basically what it is people in the area open up their house so you can see their home theaters, and each ticket is $200, and that $200 goes to the homeowner, to the person that's doing the demos and
Cool.
everything else for you. So there should be, I think there'll be like descriptions. Let's see if we click on one of
This
these.
is in Kansas City.
Yeah, this is in Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
So you could go through and check out the theaters,
Yeah, cool.
and decide which. This is
I've never been to this, but it definitely, and when I first met you guys, it's when I first kind of knew about it, and I was like, oh, you know what, I got to check this out. But I definitely want to go the next time you guys are going.
Yeah, for
are you
sure.
gonna-
I'll
oh,
probably
you're
end
going,
up
right?
going. I'll probably end up going.
Actually, you're going? Okay.
Yeah, because it's just.
I don't know if I'm
it's
gonna go to
after
this.
the CDR, though. That's
I don't know if I'm going to go to this plus Cedia. That's my thing.
Well, I got to go to Cedia, so that's
yeah.
Oh, is this
I
at the
gotta go to
same
CDR
time
this
as
year
CDR?
too. So.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
go
it's
to
going to be like 2 weeks after Cedia.
Oh,
2 weeks or even
yeah,
a
that's
week
tough.
or 2
okay.
weeks.
2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably still go to this. Close enough.
If it's 2 weeks, then I'll probably go. I'll go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Paul, it's home for you.
So
Yeah.
you can go to the website and you can see that you know all the room dimensions, all the equipment that everyone's using, and that way, if you're interested in those speakers or any of that equipment, you can go demo this room prior to you spending thousands of dollars on equipment. which will
I like
allow
it.
you to, demo whatever you're interested in.
Hey,
So
look who's on the screen there.
Haterade, Midwest AV
Hey,
podcast.
look at that. There you are. Little tiny picture.
I know.
Look at Ike.
They'll accept anybody. If that's not proof, nothing is.
That's a
Right.
recap.
That's
Hey,
proof
Rick.
that you should attend it. They would accept you.
Yeah.
They can accept
this-
me. They'll accept you.
This is I will let you guys know, this aesthetically, this was one of my favorite theaters that I toured. I have a bunch of pictures. This guy spent 3 years digging out underneath of his garage to do this 3-seater theater, and he just did an absolutely phenomenal job with
Yeah.
this.
That one is just looks like a theater.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
straight up.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
yeah, it's all DIY. I mean, the guy the guy's sump pump was like in this third row area, and he had to dig like 12 feet down to to get down to the sub pump. It's just crazy what
Very
the-
nice. Yeah.
the type of
Very
work
nice.
that he put
Like
into
the
this theater.
conference ceiling look there with the
Yeah,
LED
Mhm.
cove lights. Yeah, very
yeah,
nice.
he did a fantastic job. Let me see if you can see if he's got. So there's 6 in stock for
I think
that.
you had mentioned that it sold out of that tour, right, for this season?
Well, it's showing right here that
Still
there's
8 open,
there's
6.
8 in stock, 10 in stock. So he's got a big theater. So I mean, you can get a lot of
sit
people
plenty
in-
of people.
in here. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's still possible to get tickets to the show and get the VIP tour tickets.
correct. Yeah, the
Okay.
tickets to the
All right.
show you'll definitely get. The so you didn't got to
Sure.
worry about that. I think it's
'Cause if I go, I want to do the tour because that sounds like
Well,
something right up my
there's
alley.
I think there's tickets, there's general admission, there's VIP, which I don't really know what that
Yeah.
gets you this year.
So
and there's separate tickets for each one of the theater.
so the VIP is the actual outside theater tours. That's what that
Mhm,
gets you.
yep.
That's
I thought the theaters were
It's not too bad.
No.
I might.
See the VIP right here, VIP admission.
yeah.
So that's when you click on that, that's all the theater tours.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
they would have a limited
Oh,
number.
that's-
So the
Okay.
regular general admission is $50, which is an absolute steal
Yeah.
for 3 days of entertainment. Or,
Oh,
or
yeah,
2
yeah.
days of
Now,
entertainment.
what? I was gonna say, is it where's the venue held, and like what? Like if you don't do the tour,
So it's
what
at
are
the
you doing?
Kansas
Like, where
City
are you going?
Convention Center.
Yeah, it's Bartle Hall, which
So are
is
there manufacturer training booths, stuff of that nature?
Yeah, so they'll have like TV comparisons,
Shootouts
blind
and things
blind
like that.
blind
Yeah.
Subwoofer shootouts.
it's,
one of the
it's-
things that
it's-
they did
it's
really
small.
well-
It's not seedy yet,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's very, very, very
It's like
small.
12 rooms is what it winds
Yeah.
up being,
Okay.
but it's worth going for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a lot more personal. You get to
Yeah.
talk to people and
Not
as
as
opposed to just-
Corporate CDF.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
No,
More
so
fun.
Anthony Gamani had a room there the last time. He had a full. Ascendo had a full room. RBH had a full room. JTR
Yeah, so they
had a
still
full
have
room.
big names, and
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
it's
So I'm
just-
not sure what. Let's see who's see if he's got a list
I've
up
been
here.
looking at the Grimani speakers. I
Attendees,
talked
here
to
we go.
him last
Yeah,
CD,
they have
and
some vendors already listed on
those
that.
speakers look really good. I'm really, I might. Oh, there's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is probably the subwoofer that's in Ryan. This is Ryan here, who's in his. That's probably the same subwoofer that's in his house. But I'm trying to look for attendees. Let's see.
yeah, they
maybe-
might not.
Maybe
touch-
vendors. Let's go to vendors. Let's see if he's got anybody up here. So this is just space that you can rent as a vendor and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Storm Audio. So these are already people that are going to be in here. So like I said, like 12 rooms. So you got Storm Audio, you got Trenoff, you got Kef, JVC per listen. Room
August.
207 is going to be a speaker comparison room. So which is cool. It's like a blind test that they put together.
That's cool.
Projector comparison room. 209 is going to be Martin Logan. Martin Logan's always had a nice show out at M Wave. Amps and speaker cable comparison.
Mm.
So this is one thing that they did in 2024 was they had a cable comparison, and everybody was in a blind test, and basically they were changing speaker cables to see if you could hear a difference. Well, a coat hanger was one of the favorite speaker cables.
Tells you a lot, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
and then I guess Ascendo is going to be there along with Officina. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to put together a room there, or they're just going to.
I have a very funny story about wire testing. I once helped an AV dealer build a showroom, and there was a very high-end speaker manufacturer, which I will not name, that we were catering to hire. And these are very overpriced speaker cables. And he came to do a demo to show us the speaker cables, and he was going to do blind tests just like this. And we were going back and forth, and he was, he was kind of leading us here and there. But I actually had an idea, let me just flip the script on him. I was like, oh, I'm just kind of curious. Like, I'm going to change speaker cables around and go through. He could not, he didn't pick his own cable. And I was like, that tells you all you need to know right there. And I said, they're pretty. They look nice. They're very overpriced.
They're pretty expensive.
They're pretty expensive. But that was an eye-opening thing to find out. And it was just amongst us there at the store, but it was definitely unique that most of this is marketing. There is some technical aspects of cable, sure, but if you have a good quality cable, you don't have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the fact of the matter that you need to use dental floss to raise the speaker wires off the ground to eliminate the centrifugal force of the ground hum.
Yeah.
You
the Coriolis effect from the gravitational pull of the Earth. Yeah, the magnetic field.
Really, you just need good quality. You need good.
There is a reason for
oxygen-free, good quality copper.
Yeah.
The positive and negative sheathed independently and twisted.
Yeah.
Good sheathing.
The reality is you want good quality copper only to keep your cables from corroding.
From oxidation, terminated really good.
You want good quality shielding to reduce any noise injection. And the truth of the matter is, if you cannot hear, if you have noise. This isn't one of those, oh, I don't know, I think I hear hum, or I think I hear. No. You will know if your speaker cables or your RCA cables are going somewhere that needs better shield. It is annoying whenever you.
And I'll throw this out there because I'm such a believer. I've been using Liberty's Ultra Cap 12 gauge and 10 gauge cable for years, which is a positive negative. It's a twisted pair. The positives are independently sheathed inside of the sheet, and they're twisted.
Yeah,
it's like a 256 strand count speaker.
Yeah.
That cable I have put it up against all of them out there, and it works great. Does the same thing for half as much money or less, and CL3 rated. You can use frame wall cables. You can put it in a nice. I've taken it and put it in a nice sheathing. A nice little braided sheathing, and put a nice terminator. It looked like a very expensive cable when I was done with it.
Mm-hmm.
And sounded just as good as these cables 10 times the price.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't get us on the cable debate.
Man.
No, about the cables.
That's like
cable.
That's like the kaleidoscope.
We'll talk trash about cables until we get a sponsor, and then all of a sudden we'll have very.
Well, that's why I didn't mention any names, because that sponsor came and give you, and they're great. They
Stop giving our secrets out, Paul.
Like, hey man, where's my monthly?
Like, oh well, yeah, those are great cables.
Yeah. I have no problem for high quality cables. I mean, whatever you like, but
Well, I even if I didn't have an issue with it being, technically better, I would say you're paying for, the quality of the construction. I'll say something like that. How well built they are.
Yeah, some of
Just
them are.
stay away
you
from
could-
like the fact that you don't
Some
really
of them
need
you could
it.
hang your car from, like
Yeah,
legitimately, like,
they're pretty.
okay.
They're pretty. They're nice. They complement the
Mhm.
the look of those Revell speakers you just bought
Mhm.
or whatever.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, and there's something there's something said about that. You don't
Sure.
put Walmart tires on your Lamborghini.
Same thing.
I mean,
Same thing.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm gonna put some nice audio quest on those.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With the battery in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, but sorry, Paul.
That's funny. Gotta get the battery.
got the car battery in the middle.
Yeah. If it had a vibrate on button, I could get the wasp factor.
We all know you like the vibrating buttons. Oh,
hey,
man.
it's
So
a
anyway, who
bigger cable.
in the chat plans on going to MWave? Let us know. I tell you what, the best part of MWave for me, yes, I enjoy all the gear, I enjoy all the demos, but the best part, to me is meeting up with everyone, just chit chatting and having a good time with all our peers and people who watch the show and everything like that. So that's always the most fun for me. So I'm definitely going to try to make the trip for this. I don't know if I'll make CD. I don't think I can do both. So I may be able to do one or the other. So
Yep, and if you're there, you'll get a good beer tour. I will
yeah,
drink
for sure. Yes,
beer tour.
Paul is a great beer tour host. And one thing I can tell you, Scotty-O can attest to this. Don't just tell us to go up and order you something if you're on the
Yeah.
beer tour with us.
You're gonna
because
regret that.
You will end up with a 14 or 15% alcohol chocolate beer that will kick you on your ass. So
and that's lightweight.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
They have 30% ABV beers around here, so
Well, there's some free advertisement for Midwest AV since you had the shirt on, Paul.
hey,
that'll
I
tell you.
gotta support the hobby, not the just because it's something that I have fun doing.
For
Yeah.
It's a
sure,
great
for
show.
sure.
Yes,
Yeah, for sure. I enjoy that show. I really do.
It looks interesting. You have to check it out.
Yeah, like I said, it's not too big. Usually around, I don't know, maybe 400, 500 people. Something like that. But
yeah. You go there for the relationships, really.
mhm.
And who knows? A couple of people end up buying really good stuff for really cheap because the companies don't want to take them back home.
For sure.
They don't want to
Chuck-
fly them back. And Chuck might have just
Yeah,
put a
sometimes.
large
Chuck
screen
bought a screen.
at a really good discount price.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking them. I'm taking him as a dealer there to show him the screens, and then they're like, "Oh, well, we're selling this one." I'm like, "Well, I can't beat that price. You might as well buy it."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Don's like, well, shit, I can't
I
even
tell you,
do
that
that.
was-
Like, yeah, that's the one you need, man.
That was the fun thing about it. Back in the day, I used to work CEDIA for a vendor that I worked for at the time, and I would work the shows, and that was one of my favorite things. In the show is walk around like, hey, what you can do with that, and just buy it off of them or whatever. And so, yeah, it's a lot of my gear I got back in the day was from the shows. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you
Yeah.
need to pack that. I'll take care of that. And I'll talk to the owner, and they're like, yeah, sure. Just here, $100 for a $1,000 receiver. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Heck yeah, they don't want to pack it back up and ship it back. It's
Yeah, it
too
depends
much
on what it
money to
is.
do that.
Yeah, I mean, the value of it. Yeah, it really does. A lot of companies though do have like, models, display models, and box specific. Like they're ready to just pack it up, and
Yeah.
they ship around. Like a lot of the Martin Logan stuff. Obviously, like that's local here, so you're not gonna probably get. It's like, well, no, we just walk it over here because we're like 20 minutes down the road, man.
There he is. There's Chuck. Chuck, we're gonna stay in the same hotel again. What hotel did we stay in? I think it's the Hilton over there that we stayed in. It's like an old
Is that
time.
the one with the pink poles on the outside too?
Yeah, that's the one with the pink poles on the outside.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, so we'll go over there and stay in the same spot for a couple years in a row. It's a good hotel. It's 2 blocks down the street.
Yep.
It's some kind of Hilton. I'd have to look it up and see.
Mm.
But yeah, they have
Wow.
a good place, good breakfast place at the downstairs. It's pretty enjoyable.
Embassy
so.
Suites?
No, it's Hilton.
Hilton. Okay.
Yeah, it's Hilton. It's like Curio by Hilton or something.
Oh,
like
one of
that.
those. Yeah. Those they're little.
So, but yeah, it's pretty nice hotel. So
That's
probably
cool.
wound up staying over there. Ike might have to crash on the couch there again.
Hey, you know, I was thinking the next time we go to see you, because like I had when I went there last year, and I didn't think about should have coordinated. I rented I got an Airbnb. I had a house, a 4-bedroom house, and it was just me in it.
We
Wow.
talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it, and
Yeah.
these guys, he and him hummed and hawed. I was like, dude, I'm done. I already got a place, man. I'm
Yeah, man.
okay.
You know,
Let's
I
do it.
usually end
Who's gonna set it up? And then there's like 15 different looks. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, you look
Yeah.
like twice.
Well,
That's
I
it.
got a couple that I've stayed at the past that I'll alternate if they're available. Like the one I stayed at is one I've stayed at before. Now it's like 10 miles out of the city, but it's worth it. So but you know, it's a 4-bedroom house. You're getting for like half the amount of money you pay for some hotels downtown.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
doing the scooter ride, man. I
Yeah,
like,
that was
I like
fun,
riding
yeah,
on the
yeah.
damn
That is-
scooters.
That's the only thing cool is that being in the city, you know, it is so much. It's more fun too.
Yeah,
But-
you get I just hopped
Yeah.
on the scooter. It took me.
Well,
It
you know,
took
we
me
were
10 times longer.
carrying T-shirts and
Yeah.
shit for all that.
Well, we dropped it in my
makes
car.
it kind
That was
of
good.
that I'm just saying that made it kind of difficult to
Yeah.
ride a scooter with all that shit.
I had
you
a
know.
backpack.
I had
Yeah.
100 T-shirts.
Oh well, yeah. If you're
That
giving
we were
out, a bunch.
passing out,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not that
Well,
That scooter came in handy when my shoe blew out and I had to get back to my car. Yeah, remember? I don't know if you remember that. So I was like, I got to find a scooter and get back to my car. It's like,
I got a flat tire. Flop, 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 flop.
Yeah, whole soul came off. His shoes, like that was funny as shit. I guess I walked too much on that day. Yeah,
for sure.
that was
Let's
crazy.
say hi to everyone in the chat. So let's see
Chat
here.
is quiet.
Chat is
I
quiet
know.
today for sure. They know it's so Magic's in again. Thank you for joining us, Magic. This guy Bruising Views, by the way. By the way, if you haven't seen the video that Paul put up, make sure you go over and check that out for his speaker iterations that he's working on. I checked that out the other day. I enjoyed that one, Paul, by the way.
I've
So
got to check
Oh
that
my
out. I
God.
didn't know you put those up there. Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I just decided, and I'm like, man, I'm way better live. Talking to the camera is you have to just do it and learn your mistakes. And oh my God, I even tagged it in the video. I was like, oh my God, I said and so many effing times. It was annoying the hell out of me when I was editing the video. I was like, oh my God, this guy's so annoying.
Yeah, when I was working, it's amazing. When I'm working on my podcast now, I'm still working on stuff. I recorded myself, and it's exactly what I was seeing. I'd play it back and hear the ums, see my eyes just go, where am I looking at?
Yeah.
And then I realized, man, I look like I'm just looking all over the place. And so,
it's a skill that you have to practice. Yeah,
you got to practice. You're right. You have to practice. I got to practice.
So
keeping.
I'm at the point now where I'm just like, F it. I'm just gonna. I don't care how bad it is. I'm just gonna do it so I can get the miles, under my belt.
But you're 100% right. You got to practice, and you got to watch yourself. You got to play it back and say, "Oh man, I'm saying too much," or "I'm looking this way and that way," or
So because Paul wants to be different, if you haven't checked out his channel, he's got 12 subscribers, guys. So he needs some subscribers. Bruise N A-N.
I need to go there and
purposely misspelled.
So so two of your subscribers are me. because I got my Horizon Home Theater subscribe.
Two of them. Well, I'm gonna have to ban one of them.
and then the other one is for my regular. So that's what I watched. I watched this one right here.
Well, I'm gonna go in there because I don't think I actually did it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna be subscriber number 13.
Be number
That's
13. Be lucky number 13.
There it is.
So
Well,
speaking of 3D printed speaker, we got any
3D.
updates on the speaker, Paul?
Yeah.
Right now I'm debating mentally on how I'm gonna mount the crossover.
Yeah.
I have
I have
two
subscribed.
little like studs in
13.
there,
Right.
but I think I'm going to probably make it to where I might have inserts.
Oh, we got 14. Can we get 15?
No, I got
14,
13.
damn.
15,
I was
15,
13
can we
now.
get
Look at that,
15? Can we get
man.
16?
Let's get him to 20 subscribers.
See, you know what's
tonight.
funny? The smaller your channel, the more I can brag about. Oh yeah, I've doubled my subscribers this week, bro. How many have you got?
And if you haven't seen his barcade,
When you got
theater,
100,000, it's very rare to double.
it's been
Yeah.
quite a while since we did a tour of your barcade theater too. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
So-
and actually, I am probably going to do some minor things to that. I'm going to get rid of I'm going to make it more like an actual barcade. I'm getting rid of the love seat. It's just that makes it, even whenever you're having parties,
15 subscribers.
Oh, we got
get
15.
it
They
makes
got
you
15,
feel
15,
like
16,
it makes you
16,
feel like
16.
you're kind of trapped in that little spot. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to take the infinity table and I'm going to actually raise that up to where it's like a bar height, like where you can sit your drink and actually stand and people can play. That way people can just be up and, commingling around instead of just feel like, oh, that's like the little cage area. I got to kind of sneak in over here. You can just
Mhm.
literally go in, go out, go, however, it's going to be way more open. Like, hey, this is just the game area. So, and I'll just have the TV on for like the sports or the events,
There
or
we go. We got
Shoot.
16.
maybe even do like a
16.
little karaoke little thing over there,
Look at that.
because people would love that. So, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, my video, I was like, oh my God, I'm so horrible. And
You entered the video. I was like, when I first watched it, I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
yeah,
when you just came in hot with the video. Hey, no introduction, nothing, nothing. You just came in hot. I'm like,
yeah. Well, I'll yeah, hell, I don't waste time. That's one thing that I'll do the short little, I'm going to remake like an intro video. And then I am not going to like dance around I hate watching like 10-minute like intro videos. So Chuck, you're number one.
I'm not
in my
trying to
book,
be a
bro.
friend. Just watch my damn video and like it.
Yeah.
like, subscribe, and share, bitch.
He's like, I don't want that nasty stuff in my damn algorithm.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
well,
I'll
look
get
at
better
that.
at the
That's good,
drone.
yeah.
And
Well,
stuff
I'll
like
check out that.
Yeah, a little bruising views. I didn't watch the second
Brews
video.
and views. Don't,
You can
don't-
watch that Abe,
don't
and-
mistake views for something else.
and you can see the theater I just threw in there, right? That's not designed by me, but the barcade, that whole barcade is 100% started as a blank slate, white walls.
Hmm.
That whole aesthetics and everything is all me.
Yeah, it's definitely
And Jessica, of course.
definitely a beautiful room that you put together there. When I visited, it was super.
Yeah, I
nice.
was proud of it. I like it, for
sure.
a guy
Hey,
that
that's the
doesn't do it
important
for a
thing.
living.
That with the labor of love,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
Oh man. So oh yeah, I was in the chat, right? I see how easily I get distracted. Look, an email. So
that for me.
Brews and Views in the chat. Anyway, go check his channel out. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good
T-Big
stuff.
said I'm 15 there. Okay, that's what I even said.
Sours, thank you for joining. If it wasn't for you, Paul wouldn't know what movie he watches. So thank you.
That's very
Appreciate that.
true. That's very true. She only remembers the good ones. She'll be like, I don't, if it's not memorable, if it's not good enough to where she'll be playing on her phone.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I know if she liked the movie or not. And
And then-
I'm the same way. I can tell you, I looked at my phone a couple times when I was watching Tiptoe. So I can tell you that. I was like, God, is this over yet? And then, I was just like, my biggest complaint besides, the main character not even being a dwarf, it was so serious, and it had no business being so serious.
I don't know. It has such a good cast. I don't know how it could bomb. I love
Dude,
love
I'm
Matthew
telling you, man,
McConaughey.
it is exactly.
I look forward to seeing it.
You're just like, what did I just watch? Like,
Yeah.
I told
we
Jeremy,
it has to be
I
our
want my
homework.
money back, bro.
How much?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up on Amazon because I'm gonna see how much it is. Tiptoes DVD, or it's probably a DVD, right?
Yeah. There's no way they Blu-rayed that.
Tiptoes Blu-ray. Let's see.
Oh, they have a Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.com.
We don't have the 4K UHD version, or do we need that in this movie?
Oh
It's
yeah,
it's-
that might help it.
Holy shit! It's $31.
Oh, it must be a collector's item. $31.
Who's paying that?
They're trying to make their money back.
That's
But
probably because
we-
that's the only one in existence.
The
Everyone else
DVD. There's a
burnt there.
DVD that's $31.
Jesus
I
Christ!
still have a VHS. Is there a VHS?
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah,
VHS.
I don't think it's that old. But yeah, I am going to look it up in my little super secret spot.
There you go. There's a DVD. Actually, somebody's selling it for
Guess how much it is at my
$349.
super secret spot? $3.99.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
that's
That's
I'll
more
pay
of
$3.99, but that's about if I can't.
What's that
I
like,
thought it was free on Prime?
It's the DVD.
You found it free on Prime. No,
Yeah, that's probably pre-owned. What Barnes and Noble or what's that? Fry, something like that. You can
Something
get it.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't be sharing all.
Look at this one.
Dude.
$3.49. You never told me. I just guessed.
No, that's fine. You
I'm
still.
gonna wait for the
No
director.
one knows my secrets.
You're gonna wait for the director's cut.
Is there a director's cut extended edition?
$31. Good God, that must be vintage in stock. Is that like signed by Dinklage or what's his what's Peter
There we
Dinklage?
go. $12 to buy. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a little bit more. And that better be new, not used.
That's Prime Video. So you actually got to rent it for
Oh, the-
$3.99.
Oh my God.
That's to buy it to stream it. To buy it to stream.
Let me see if it's on Netflix. I'm curious. I gotta go back.
or
to the-
Dude, you know
Paramount or Hulu or sometimes I don't know if anybody out there's got the YouTube ad free
TV.
YouTube. They have a
Yeah, I
list
do.
of they have movies there. But
Oh, really?
honestly, I was checking the movies they have on YouTube. They don't have commercials, but they edit them for time for some reason. They're on YouTube. Like I watched RoboCop and I noticed they're cutting out little tiny clips of the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know why would they do that. I mean, it's a streaming thing. Just show me the whole movie. I was thinking, somewhat pointless to
Sometimes
watch it.
TV does it not for any we got to be woke or whatever. They just do it because of the runtime.
Yeah. Well, this is a YouTube. Is a like you can stream movies, commercial free movies. on
Yeah,
YouTube
that
if you have
doesn't make sense.
the ad. It's the ad. I pay for the YouTube Premium so I can avoid the commercials. But I don't know why the movies would be edited for And you're like, hey, wait a minute, they're missing something. Because I know that movie real well and little bits and
Now
pieces.
they do have different versions of the movie though. If they're playing
It could be the
TV
these are
broadcast
free.
version is
Yeah, these-
auto cut for the runtime.
Yeah, these are free, so I've been.
Yeah, I'm sure that is what it is. It's the
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh, I don't
Probably.
have any of the RoboCops. Are the RoboCops in 4K now? I think they are, aren't
Yes. Yeah.
they? Yeah, I saw that not too long ago.
So no tiptoes on Kaleidoscape. No
No.
tiptoes on
That doesn't surprise me.
Netflix.
What about Voodoo or
The
Fandango?
only, I think the only place you're gonna get it is this Prime Video.
What about Apple TV?
Maybe Apple TV.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I don't even think this one's on Pirate Bay.
I hope
I'm
not.
gonna, you know what? I'm gonna check a couple of Goodwills around here.
It's on
Maybe
LimeWire.
Yeah, or bookstores. A lot of bookstores.
bookstores and Goodwills, or yeah.
Well, I tell you,
We're gonna have to find a
place-
copy and overnight it to each other. It'd be cheaper
Yeah,
than
I'm
buying
not
it.
putting in that much effort. Just
I'll
to
tell
watch
you a
that
place
movie.
that it probably is. Movies like this. that
I know a
knows
place that
it's
we're
here.
gonna have to get the
The
Plex server
public
set up. Is what's gonna happen. Gonna have to happen with that one.
Public libraries have a lot of movies.
the library. They do. They
Mhm.
do have a lot. We have a library. I've been there. God, but I have not been to the library in years.
Your library card is expired, sir.
Probably expired. Yeah.
You know,
I don't even know where my wallet is. So over there.
Well, guys, look, like we said, this is probably going to be a short show today. Abe,
Uh-oh.
do you have anything else to cover today?
Nope. No, I was gonna talk about this product that I've been thinking about, but I'll save that for next time. It's a HDMI tester from a company called Total Fades. It's a $15,000 cable tester made in the USA, but it is insane.
that
And
Linus
It works.
Linus
Tech
Tech Tip did it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, well, I had met the guy one of the guys who worked there, and then I started, and he started telling me about it, and then he said, check out the Linus Tech Tip. They did a thing on our. Sure enough, I went there. He did a good. That thing's amazing. Yeah, I definitely encourage check out that video of the Total Phase, and it also they have cards you can put in there to test USB cables for speed data transfer. But it shows you
it's
so much.
actual science. You
it's
know,
actual
saying, hey,
science.
these are ones and friggin' zeros.
And
And yes,
I've got to get one of these. So I'm going to get a demo unit from them. They're going to send me one for review. So I'm going to get one to play with, and I'll probably end up buying it because I have boxes full of cables, just like
15, you're going to pay $15,000 for this thing?
I might, depending on how good, but he's going to send me one to review.
But why don't you just buy a
well, you got to see this thing.
buy a Denon or a Marantz? It does it for free.
Well, you got to see
No,
this thing.
no.
Check it. No,
No,
you know,
This-
Paul, you
this-
kind of know. You've seen it.
this tester actually tests the phase alignment of the digital signal path to get the ones and the
okay.
zeros.
and it
across.
tests whether it passes or not. So it's a great way to just weed out all your cables. You can just-
and it'll test like the speed and the stuff like that.
everything.
you
Yeah.
know.
For
So-
15 grand, I could do that by plugging them in and saying, no, this
Well,
is
but
shit.
you got to
No,
see
this is
it's
good.
very well built, extremely well, made in the United States.
Yeah.
It's high grade components.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. This is
it's part of
definitely
what
not
we're
for your
talking about.
average consumer. It's
Not
a,
tra- it's a professional
Yeah.
product, but just
if you're installing a $100,000 Barco and you're
Exactly.
questioning whether the HDMI is good,
exactly
this is the device that will
that's
tell
the device I
you
want to use.
without question. You're
Yes.
going to be like, no, Barco, sorry, it's not my HDMI cable. I just
Yeah.
tested it with this.
Yeah, and I was just more impressed with just the
Yeah.
amount of work they put into this tester. It's just insane. So I was just more impressed with the build quality of it and
I have to
everything
check
that
that
it can do.
video out. from
I'll
Linus.
build one with a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
I was
I don't know if I'm going to buy it just yet, but I definitely am excited to go review it. And definitely while I have it, I'm going to go through all my cables and use it to filter through all my cables and throw those that are no good and then tagging the ones I want to keep because you'd be amazed at how many USB cables, for instance, don't make the cut because of for data, or they say they're USB 3.0.
Not all USB cables are equal. People
Exactly.
do not know that. I mean,
Yeah.
at all.
And there is no really good standardization.
no.
Except for the USB IF Foundation or whatever. But
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, I digress. But I'll have more on that when I get to play with it.
Man, you're
myself.
gonna have to call me up on that because I'm a total nerd when it comes to that stuff.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, or maybe when I get it, I'll play for a little while and maybe send it to you and let you and yeah.
Speaking of nerding out,
I
This
would
thing-
totally nerd out on that.
Yeah,
speaking of nerd, look at this. I totally went down nerding out the other day. I was watching this video, and basically it's a guy who creates his own DIY streaming server, which he's ripping everything he's ripping everything to two hard drives here, and then he's got his own server set up with VPN and all kind of stuff running Jellyfin. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, why am I watching this? Why does he not have it as a Zadu? Why does he not have why does he not have Plex set up? Why is he wasting his time doing all this shit? You know, so
they're very technical on that channel, actually. So
they
have all of that set up.
Yeah, for sure. So I was just like, and then he even did admit, he's like, in the video as I'm watching it, he's like, yeah, sometimes this thing's a little buggy. You might be better with Plex.
Yeah, there's certain
Maybe
devices. This is more about learning.
Yeah,
learning. This is more of a self-teaching tool,
right?
Learning certain things, and because you start to learn operating systems, and like if you did this with Linux, or shoot, you could almost do it with like a Raspberry Pi and have an external, video card on a Raspberry Pi, and learning that, and once you like learn that base of like a Raspberry Pi, next thing you know, you're making your own, automation software, because you took the time to make your own little server, and now you're like, oh, well, I know how to jump onto the code whenever it plays a movie, so then I'll know to tell all these different lights to auto dim, and the curtains pull down, and the door close.
Yeah. I fell down the rabbit hole watching it. I was like, man, I gotta check this out. Like, cancel my Netflix system. He definitely clickbaited me into it for sure with that headline. Cancel my Netflix system.
That's not the reason to cancel your Netflix, because they cancel the shows that you like, and they freaking raise their price every other 6 months. That's the reason to cancel Netflix. And they remove. Don't
get Paul started. We're trying to close the show. Don't get him started on the Netflix rant.
I'll just briefly, if you want to show, I'll just briefly show the picture of it.
Go ahead.
That's I think I got it queued up for you.
Go ahead and add them in because I can't see it. Let's see. That's it right there. And the cards are removable, so like you've got a bank of different types of cards that you can change out, which is pretty nice. And like you want to test HDMI's, you want to test USB A to C, A to A, anything you want, any configuration. You pop out that board, you put another one, and it has just a wealth of data that pops up, and that gives you that you can see on screen. And it just definitely check out that video from Linus Tech Tips. He does a good review of this.
Oh yeah,
of this report, but it does a great job. And it's a great way to just weed out all the crap cables you have, or to understand in a very complex, very expensive theater setup, that is it the cable? Because that's the first thing I'm checking every time I go to a job site to troubleshoot something. I check the cable.
Yep.
Because that's go from the easiest to the hardest.
Yep.
And you'd be amazed how many times it's the cable.
So here's the thing that we need to get them to try to figure out, because for you, my biggest thing would be, okay, that's great, but I'm not going to uninstall this 200-foot fiber optic cable to test it. So I need a wireless transmitter from one end or the other that connects to the device.
Well, I have my handheld HDMI cable tester that will show me pinout configurations.
No, I'm talking about you could still do phase with a transmitter, because you could wirelessly transmit in the gigahertz range that would still be able to perform this task.
Yeah, and they do have some smaller versions of that do very specific things. But this is kind of their Mac Daddy. This is the thing that just
I watched the video. It
wowed me. I was like, I never knew there was.
It was quite a while ago. Several years. But that's the nerd I am, right? That's the algorithm for me. It's like,
I like this stuff too, because I want to know, when they say, especially when it comes to cables, that it's certified for this, or it has this bandwidth, and I want to see it. I want to know for certain. Because the installs we do, we don't want to make a mistake, and we don't want the cable, that we've got to put in the wall.
Exactly. That's my point, man.
To be my weak link in the chain. So I want to know that I've covered all my bases. Down to the wiring I use to make sure, yes, we are not going to have any issues with
that. Because that's what people don't understand. It's like, okay, $15,000. That's expensive. Well, guess what's a lot more expensive? Having to cut out some mahogany friggin' wood because we ran. Now, granted, you could have
Well,
foresight.
and
Usually, you make runs and stuff like that. But there's
Right.
always things that you have to tear up a lot of the time.
Which is typically why I'll run 2, sometimes 3 HDMI cables to a projector location, and
Yeah,
maybe sometimes not the same brand. I'll have a backup, something just to
That's
come in
experience
addition
there.
to two
Yeah.
Cat 6A cables. If worst case, I've got to use something for a Balin or whatever, but just to have backups on your backups, especially to projector locations or places you can get to.
Yeah, I've ran mine through Smurf Tube, so it's
Or better,
super easy to
if you-
pull.
Yeah.
That's another great, fantastic idea. If you can run it through conduit or Smurf tube,
Sometimes that gets to be a pain though, unless you
that's a pain. Yeah, I've done theaters where everything was conduit and it was a pain in the ass, but definitely to projector locations, or at least a critical location like projector.
Mhm.
Excellent idea.
for sure.
Anyway, just thought I'd share that, and I'm hopefully we'll look to play with it soon. So check it out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. So
Big Game is asking if we have any T-shirts for sale. I don't. Do you have any left? I don't think we have it. But hey, if you guys are interested, we can look into making.
Just sweet merch, man.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we haven't officially set up a merch store. I mean, we still don't even have an intro to. We're 116. I was actually playing around with ChatGPT while I was waiting for you guys to jump on, see if I could do an intro for the
Sora.
show.
You go Sora for that.
Sora. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's connected to ChatGPT.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we don't even have an intro, and we don't have merch yet, Big James. But
we can.
But
Yeah.
we definitely can look into it, if you guys are interested in repping.
Typically, we've made them and just given them out.
Yeah.
So
we gave out 100 T-shirts. I think it
Yeah.
cost
I got
me
mine. I got to
about-
wear mine actually.
Yeah.
So we can definitely look into that if there's interest for that, and
Yep. If you meet us at live events, hit Don up. He usually is carrying a shirt in his back pocket.
that's also another thing.
For
Probably
sure.
have an extra one depending on what size you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look into
Yeah.
that.
What are you trying to say?
I'm about 2
Losing
G's
weight?
in, right? I'm about 2 G's in out on free T-shirts right now. So,
Gosh,
so.
that's more T-shirts than I have in my entire closet.
Well, today I've got my taking care of business, man.
There you
Ah.
go.
What's going on?
Taking care of business.
Elvis, man, that's his logo right there.
Mm-mm.
I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the lost footage they found that they restored of his leftover filming from This Is It concert. So I know they re-released that and put that in the theaters and certain places. So
Oh,
I
wow.
want you to check that out. It looks, from what they said, it looks great, sounds great. So haven't had a chance to check that out yet.
Perfect. Well, look, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. So, as usual, we need guests, right? So, if we had a guest, we would probably go a little bit longer today. But I am extremely tired, so I apologize for that. But if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. Make sure you do all that great YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to all of our channels. Abe, have you created your channel name yet?
I have channel. I'm working on my pilot episode. I'm getting it polished, trying to, dig into the editing of it, but hopefully I'll have that released soon. And see how it goes,
Well, how do they find your channel? What's it called?
It's it's not nothing posted yet. It's the Home Cinema Report.
The Home Cinema Report. All
Yeah.
right. I like
It'll
it.
be
I
a
like it.
channel dedicated to industry news,
man, I'm gonna
interviews,
have to watch
and
that.
reviews of everything dedicated to home cinema. So, look forward to that, and hopefully try to come up with some really good content and share with everybody some really unique information related to high-end custom home cinema.
We'll definitely be looking forward to that for sure. And so like we said, like, share, subscribe to all of our channels if you could. And until next time, lights down, sound up, and don't blame us for your next upgrade.
Nope.
Yeah, blame Don.
Thank God.
Blame this guy.
Until next week, guys. See
Blame
you
me
later.
for the beer,
Blame
dude.
that guy.
That's you can blame me for